Last week I did some videos for you of walking. We did some on flat surface, we did some up the hill, but again the whole idea was let's add some speed and explosion to the workout. Now what I'm going to show you today and also tomorrow is some real explosive speed training. Now I'll be 52 years old this year, and I think it's sad sometimes when I hear that folks, once they get to a certain age, have to cut back on their workout, the type of workout. And there's a lot more of the thought not being able to do a real speed and explosive training workout. And I think that's not a good way to think, because I know that in my training, the speed and explosion makes you feel that much stronger, makes your body that much stronger, and also speeds up the fat burning mechanism. So the ability to continue to explode and be strong is something we should be able to maintain for a long, long time. Again, I'll be 52 this year, and hopefully I can do that well into my 80s, maybe even 90s. We'll see how that works. Now, what I'm going to do today is show you again a hand workout on the bag. Now, this is a great speed strength training tool. And if you've never worked on a heavy bag, this is one that's filled with water or with sand. You can choose to fill it with whatever you want. I have one in my house where I have it down in the basement, and 10 minutes on this thing can really get your heart going and make you feel strong. Again, it's a speed workout, it's a cardiovascular workout, and it's a strength workout because you're pushing weight and you've got resistance here. Now, a couple things that I'm going to talk to you about is, first of all, just showing you the out and back of the technique. Remember, your body, when it's hitting something, should be like a whip snapping. Quickly out, quickly back, so that you're always in position to hit again and you're always covered up because your technique is coming back. So you do want to protect yourself, especially if there's somebody else striking at you. Now, here we don't have to worry about anybody striking at me, but I still want to worry about my technique. So everything should still go out and come back. Now, what I'm going to do first of all is just take and work on my front hand. Now, I'm just going to warm up a little bit. And again, I'm not moving at all right now. What I'm going to do in just a minute is show you the movement of the feet and how important that is. So we're going to go out and we're going to come back. Now, as I do this, I'm working on tightening my belly. And as one hand goes out, notice as my left hand goes out, my right hand is turning back a little bit, so the motion of the left hand loads up the power of the right hand. But everything again comes back home. So, working on the out and back. I'm breathing from down deep in my belly, so I'm making sure that I can get the power to the technique and not get tired. I mean, this can be very demanding, and I can start by just doing this here. Just working out, working back, hit the technique, and come back. Now, to get more power, now this front hand technique called the jab is a distance-seeking technique in most cases, an offensive technique. It can be used defensively too if somebody comes in. But a lot of times I'm going to use it to cross the distance and work on my foot speed. So from here, I want to give myself the distance here. I don't want to be too close if I'm working with a sparring partner, or if I'm simulating I'm working with a sparring partner. I want to be far enough away so that, again, I have to move in. Okay, so I move in with my front foot. My front foot moves in, my back foot follows, and I'm working on hitting again, hitting quickly. But the faster I move my front foot, the harder I'm going to hit, because it increases my speed of hitting. So when it goes out and it comes back, then I can work on doubling up too. The whole time, breathing, the whole time, tensing the stomach. So working on movement, working on faking a little bit. See, the whole idea again, pop. Work on popping. Work on getting there in a hurry so that when you throw things, they have an explosion to them. Okay? So, foot movement is important. Getting technique out and back is important. And once again, this is a great training tool. Now, all I've shown up to this point essentially is a front hand punch. Now, what happens when you get tired? Most people, when they get tired, will stop. Okay, now, that's okay. When you first start, you may need to rest a little bit more. But one of the things I try to do, if I'm doing a good round of jabbing, for instance, or a good round of punching with both hands, I'm going to work on when I'm done. Now I'm still breathing, but what can I do? Even if I'm not hitting as hard. See, now I'm inside the distance. And now I'm throwing many things. I'm not throwing them as hard. I'm still bringing them back. so that there's always a recoil in the technique, but it's allowing me now to recover. I'm still moving. I'm still getting some work done. I'm able to breathe. I'm able to relax. But again, not hitting as hard, but working a little bit more just on hitting quickly. So now, if I'm ready, then I can go again with the same harder, stronger round. And then when I'm done with that next harder, stronger round, I can work on the same thing, just working on quickly, out and back. Now, once again, what I'm going to emphasize to you today is, again, the idea of foot speed, the idea of fast technique coming out and back. Warm yourself up well before you do punching or kicking drills like we're going to do tomorrow, because the body has to be ready to do that without you getting hurt. Now, as far as training aids go, over all the years that I've done what I've done in the martial arts and in the physical fitness realm, this training tool has been one of the best ones that I've found to give you a cardiovascular workout, a strength workout, and again, give you something to strike where you can work on your speed and explosion. And there's one more thing that working on a heavy bag does. All of us have had tough days where we've been frustrated at work or we've been frustrated with a situation. Hitting a heavy bag is one of the best ways to release tension and at the same time give you an outstanding workout. Now remember, watch tomorrow, because in tomorrow's video we're going to be doing some kicking and show you how the kicking can be an exceptional workout, once again using the bag. When we send out our email tonight, when you see this, we'll also have a link to a place where you can get your own heavy bag and you can get your own boxing gloves. Again, if you're interested in something for your home that can give you an outstanding workout, boxing gloves and a heavy bag are two great tools. See you tomorrow.